Happy Friday afternoon, everyone. Make that evening. Happy Friday evening, everyone. This is the weekly wrap up of the Copper Connections BNI chapter for July 7th. And this week I'd like to start our wrap up with the prize winners. Why? Because I won one. Woohoo! Chuck Palm and I are the weekly winners of the $25, and I will do my best to spend it with another member. Maybe another donation to track. That would be a good thing to do with it. 3 subs joined us today. Bert Skiba stepped in for Clark Prophet, who's lounging on a beach somewhere. Esther Ames was back subbing for Jane Larrabee, who's doing her best to be off-grid. And Matt Leal, Val's son, was subbing for Val, and he did an excellent job. We were grateful to have them in the room with us today. Amber shared her wisdom on core value number 4, positive attitude. Basically, she said getting up for 7 a.m. meetings suck, but every week after our very own 7 a.m. meeting, she always feels better because the attitude in our chapter is just so phenomenal. And the meeting often makes her feel like it's the start of her weekend. The purpose and overview was shared by Lauren, who touched on not only the official purpose and overview, but the results of the purpose and overview working through the chapter. Personally, Lauren feels the support of every member in whatever her endeavor may be. Professionally, it has a huge impact on her, allowing her to continually expand her network, which allows her to continue doing what she loves to do, and that's giving to others. As for our membership policy this week, Mark Drago gave us the details of policy number 3, which states that participation dues must be paid 30 days in advance. Yep, that's right, 30 days in advance. This will ensure that you don't receive a late charge. Our membership committee will be happy, and the VP and Secretary Treasurer will be happy as well. The 30 days allows all the wheels to turn before things implode. We don't want that to happen. Chuck Palm was on a roll with another wonderful education moment, all about testimonials and what makes a good one. Now this is not difficult, folks, and I think we go over this way too often, so listen carefully. First, what not to do. Do not say great presentation. This doesn't tell us anything about the product or service of another member. Do not give a shout out. It really riles some of our members. Talking about a one-to-one is not a testimonial. A testimonial is about another member and their product or service. It's not about a referral that the other member gave to you. This type of so-called testimonials is about you, really, and not them. An actual testimonial should be about either a product or service that you've received, or positive feedback about another member that you referred to. A testimonial should be about only one other member. You can't praise more than one other member in the 15 seconds that we have to share. So, bottom line, a good testimonial, it's about one person, it's in the first person, and it will not only shine a light on the other member, but on you as well for sharing such a spectacular testimonial. For our newer members, don't panic. You may not have a testimonial for another member yet, but perhaps think about a training you've done and how it's helped you. Tell us about that. Check out podcast 176 for all the details, and don't forget to record your CEUs. Who wowed us with their feature presentations this week? Amber Egtasati and Lauren Smith-Clays. Amber shared that it's a burning desire of hers to start a 501c3 honoring a friend of hers. In her presentation, she explained the ups and downs of having a life insurance policy offered by an employer. The downsides, these are subject to the whim of your employment. If you leave the company, you don't take the policy with you, and the cash value is usually not enough to support your loved ones for the time they'll need and require financial assistance. An employer's $150,000 policy may sound wonderful, but it really doesn't go very far. Consider a two-parent family with both parents making an annual salary of $45,000 and they have an 8-year-old. Just to cover basic expenses to get the surviving spouse and child through the time until the child's 18, a legal adult, they would need over $800,000 for things like income replacement, mortgage payoff, child care, college funds, emergency fund, and funeral costs. And that doesn't even touch on all of it. If you have that $150,000 policy, you'll come up way too short. It's very easy and cheap, as in totally free, just to have a conversation with Amber to ensure your loved ones are covered. Amber's looking to connect to new parents, business owners, trust and estate attorneys, mortgage lenders, financial planners, CPA, real estate agents, nonprofit board members, water slide testers, and the self-employed. If you want to know why a water slide tester, set up a one-to-one with Amber and ask her. Next in our queue was Lauren Smith-Clays of Stewart Title. Lauren's a business development officer. First, she explained that the title companies are neutral third parties in transactions, and their purpose is to help facilitate real estate transactions. By law, they're not able to give advice. They present all options available, usually to the buyer. In her job, Lauren transports funds, acts as notary, but her superhero power is gathering data and connecting people. If you need specific data-driven information on a neighborhood, Lauren is the person you need to see. How was your breakout room today? Mine was really cool, and the things we all had way too much of was windsurfing equipment, junk, and fur. Guess who said fur? Our upcoming events include MSPs on the 9th and 20th, feature presentation advanced training July 27th. Tuesdays are for National Speed Networking. There are masterminds. The Business Mastermind by Chuck is July 12th, and the Market Your Business Mastermind on July 13th. Coffee at Bash's, Sunrise and Kolb, every Wednesday at 6:29 a.m. This coming Monday, July 11th, is the Midtown Monday Lunch Bunch at Dedicated. It's a lot of fun. Try to go to it. And last but not least is the chapter social at St. Hubert's Hatchet House on July 12th. You really need to RSVP to Chelsea and do it now. There's no charge for a member and one guest, but additional bodies are going to cost $25 each. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we will see you at next week's